We started in the spring of 1988, and I took a summer job in the Hamptons area, and that's where I started the Loan Sharks, just as a way to have fun on the weekend, because none of the original music projects I had been doing in Manhattan really amounted to anything. So I just decided to create a band where I just play all my favorite music with my buddies, and I've been very lucky to play with the same basic unit between 15 and 20 years, really. The main guys are Chris Ripley on drums. The bassist is Tony Palumbo, Paul Scher on tenor saxophone, and yours truly on guitar. And that's the basic Loan Sharks. We have other cats that we bring in when necessary.
What Gene has meant in the local music scene is just immeasurable, I think. I have known Gene for, oh God, do I dare say, almost 20 years. And I know that he and the Loan Sharks have been performing out here for close to 30 years. And the influence, the impact that he has had on musicians around here. All the times that I've interviewed musicians, I think there have been so many who have pointed to Gene Casey and to the Loan Sharks for encouraging them, supporting them, being a true sort of musical role model for musicians out here on the East End.
People, I think, like that we're just the guys you run into in the deli or the hardware store. That's how it is. I feel like, you know, I'm the guy that plays guitar in town, you know, where there's a guy who's a plumber, there's a guy who's works for the town, there's a guy who's a farmer. I'm the guy in town who plays guitar. So we see people dance, we know we're doing something right, and that's the energy, that's the interaction that we kind of focus on. And I've always contended, whatever level you're at, you should enjoy it and appreciate it.
It's so unique and it's so much fun, and in a way too it represents, I think, the East End of Long Island in its own way, or all of Long Island. There's a good reason that the Long Island Music Hall of Fame honored Gene Casey and the Loan Sharks just a couple of years ago. I know that Gene Casey and the Loan Sharks do regular benefits for all kinds of organizations.
We play, there's an annual homeless Rockin' for the Homeless thing in Riverhead. There's really too many that I can mention. Toys for Tots. And I even play at a church in town literally for homeless people who are bussed in.
Gene and his band are at so many charity events. I don't know how they actually get paid gigs, because they're always doing things for free. And so they're not only a fantastic band, but they have fantastic hearts. They're a powerhouse when they're on stage, but they're regular, humble, great guys. There's no fanfare.
It's not even giving back. It's being part of the community, you know. And we all do what we can do, and we happen to play music, and so that's our way of you know, giving at the office. You know, it's our way of contributing and trying to help out.
They care about this community. It's not about them. It's about what they can give. Their extraordinary talent is making a difference in this world.